everybody, welcome back to TaylorToned. I'm Gabby and today I have for you an amazing 30-minute follow along bar workout. This workout is 30 minutes and it is bar inspired. I would advise that you do have a mat for underneath your knees. If you haven't got a mat, grab a hold of something that's going to cushion underneath those knees. If you've not hit subscribe, do that right now. Press the bell so you get notification every time I upload. This workout is very easy to follow along. Make sure you take those modifications if you need, and I'll also be making advancements for those of you that want to work that little bit harder. Leave me any feedback and comments down below. I really appreciate every single comment. Anything you'd like to do next or see next, let me know. Let's get straight into it. Starting with a standing position, stack your feet underneath your hips. Find a nice deep inhale, exhale, float the hands up. Inhale down, exhale, reach those hands up. Now throughout your class today, I want you to really use breath and movement, make them one. Inhale, exhale, let's start to pedal the heels, so we're going to go change. Reach the hands to the ceiling, reach those hands back down to the floor. So I want you to pedal through the heels. Take this time right now to really get the body aligned. Think about growing the crown of the head up to the ceiling, pull those abdominals in. Let's switch on, wake up your body, ready for your 30-minute workout with me. Switch and switch, rolling through those metatarsals. Inhale, hands go V. Exhale, sweep them down. You've got 2 more of these. Reach those hands high and bring them back in. Keep breathing. 1 more. Reach the hands high. Now we're going to go into a squat position. Feet underneath the hips. We're going to squat to the right, lift to the left, drop and lift. We go. Drop down, lift up. So we're taking it quite fast. I'm going to get that heart rate up to start with. Your warm-up, it's 7 minutes long today. We go drop, lift, take a squat, and then press. Now sink the hips backwards, knees fire over the top of the middle toe. Knees shouldn't go too far forwards over the toe. We go squat. If it's too fast double time, take it slower. Lift, let's do it, drop. Woo! 4. You've got 3 till an isometric hold. 2, we've got this. 1, now hold. Hands up in a prayer. Pull the belly button away from your mat. Drive the hips backwards so you're feeling it in the thighs. Feeling those glutes, hands up in a prayer. Roll the shoulders back and down, drop those hips lower. Give me a little tiny squeeze down with those hips. Tiny push down. So finding that bar style workout, those tiny isometric movements, pulses. Squeeze, you've got 8, 7, 6, 5, let's do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. You're going to bring your left leg to the side of yourself. Same arm to the side. Other hand behind the head. Bend through the underneath knee. You're going to go squeeze, push, squeeze, push. I know. Squeeze, push. This is great. We're waking up the waistline. We're waking up those legs. Squeeze, push. A little bit of ab work, balance work, coordination as well. If you can't get this, don't worry. I just want you to think opposite elbow to knee and keep moving for me. We go squeeze, push. Let's go. 4, lengthen. 3, you've got this. 2, whoo. 1, other side. Foot goes down, right toe to the side, same arm extend, hand behind the head, bend the knee, across, lengthen, across, lengthen, across. So I think about wrapping the elbow towards that knee. Squeeze. I just hit my funny bone with my knee. Whew. Send a weird sensation up that bent arm. And lengthen, pull the abs in. Let's wake up the abs. This is like a standing ab set. We go cross, lengthen. 4, you've got 3 until I roll down to a plank. 2, last 1. Well done. Make sure you've got enough room to roll out in front of yourself. Now you're going to go there, tuck the chin to the chest, find length behind the neck, roll down through the spinal column, reach the hands out, walk it into a plank and hold. Walk the hands back in, take a bend through the knees, slowly roll yourself all the way up. Chin to the chest. You want to ripple through the spine, getting nice big mobilizing flow through the spine. This is very Pilates inspired, this move. Chin to chest, find length through the neck. Ripple down through the spine. Imagine your spine as a bike chain. You really want to make that movement fluid. And as you drop down towards the floor, pull the abs up, working through the anterior chain, which is all those muscles in the front of the body. As you find that plank mobilizing through the spine, drop the hands down, hold the plank. You've got one more of these. We can do it, we're in it together. Little bend through the knees, drop the coccyx down, roll all the way up. One more, chin to chest, roll it down. Now walk to a plank, hold here. Hands stack underneath the shoulders, pull the abs in. Modification, if this is too much, drop into the fleshy part of your knees, rock forwards. If you're in the advancement with me, I've just got my toes in alignment with my hips. Now squeeze the abs in. If you're looking like a duck or feel this in the lumbar spine, try to tuck the hips under and squeeze your hip bones into your belly button. Pull up through the abs. Now don't sink into the shoulder girdle. Don't pull too high. You want a neutral position. Eye line in between your fingertips. You should feel this in the core. You might start to tremble and shake. You have just 10, 9, 8, child's pose in 7, 6, we've got this, 5, push back in 4, 3, 2, 1, well done. Open the knees, toes together, press into a child's pose, lengthen through the spine, inhale the breath in, exhale, sink the chest down, reach those hands forwards and long. You're gonna then slowly roll all the way up through the spine, give yourself a little shoulder roll, maybe give yourself a little wrist roll. We're going tricep dips. Let's tone the back of your arms, sweep the feet forward. You're gonna bring your fingertips towards your heels, behind the hips, dig the heels in. Modification, stay here in the sit bones. Advancement, lift the hips up and away. Extend through the elbows. Now open through the heart, shine the heart forwards. I don't want your head backwards. Bring the eye line on the horizon. Let's bend the elbows for 2, lift for 2. Bend, bend, lift, lift. Bend, bend, up, up, down, down, up, up. Modification, keep the sit bones on the floor, but make sure you are bending your elbows behind yourself. Make sure you have your fingertips pointing to the heels. You should feel this in the back of the arms. 2 more at this tempo. 1 more. Now lift and hold. Extend through the elbows, open through the heart, eye line forwards. Modification, rock the weight forwards, make it harder, rock the weight backwards. Singles, bend, push, bend, press. You're gonna finish up your warm up by taking single pushes here. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give those wrists a little roll out here. Then sweep the feet behind yourself. We're gonna come in towards a plank section. I want you to bring your forearms down to the floor. Now don't be scared just because I've said plank. Arms come to a number 11. Shoulders over the elbows. Tuck one toe under, then tuck the other toe under and bring the body in one straight alignment. Your eye line should be just in between your thumbs here. Pull the abs up and away from the floor. Breathe in, breathe, exhale. Now touch your inner thighs together. Squeeze the glutes together. Make sure your heels are pitched over the top of the toes. So you've not pushed back, you've not pushed forwards. You are just halfway. You've got your eye line down, one straight alignment. Grow the crown of the head as long as you can. Imagine you have a golden string through the body and it's pulling your body super, super, super long. Modification. You are just here, like we did in a warm-up, with the knees down towards the floor. Whatever your choice is, we've got 10 seconds of stillness. Pull the abs in, remember, feeling the lumbar spine, tuck the hips under, make sure you've got one straight line through the body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right fingertips, left elbow, side plank. Reach the arm high to the ceiling, keep that hip nice and high to the ceiling. Modification here, underneath knee, it bends down to the floor. Wherever you are, we take down for 2, all the way up. Down for 2, press, push, lift. Go down and down, press and push. So this It's great for working your obliques, working down the side of the body. You're also getting a stabilizing action through the shoulder here. So don't sink into that shoulder. Lengthen, pull out of the shoulder. So you're getting stabilizing strength through the shoulder. Lift, one more. Woo! Push and hold, now stay here. Top hand is high. This top fingertip is gonna draw little circles round and round. Inhale, exhale, draw the top fingertip round the top of a bottle lid. It's so small. You have just, let's do it, 6, 5, center in 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Through the center. Oh, that burned. Back onto the forearms here. Now double check. Have you got one straight alignment through the body? Is the eye line down? Inhale the breath in. Exhale the breath away. Rotate left fingertips to right elbow. Let's go, other side. Sweep the top hand high. Go drop for 2, push lift. Down, down, press it up. Remember, modification. Underneath knee drops down to the floor. Now, how much can we change our waist today? How much can we sculpt an hourglass figure? Remember, pull out of that shoulder. Press your forearm to the floor. You're not sinking into the shoulder, you're drawing out of that shoulder joint, making it stronger. Stabilizing action through the shoulder. Drop, lift, down for 2, push and lift. One more. You've got this. Squeeze to the ceiling, top hand, little circles, round, round. So like you're drawing little circles around a penny, £1 coin, just a small coin. You've got 5, 4, center in 3, 2, 1. Back through the center, onto those forearms again. We can do this. Nice deep breath in, nice deep breath, exhale away. Stack the shoulders over the top of those elbows. If you need to rest at any point, just drop in towards a modified plank. But you're gonna challenge yourself today. Stick with me, pull the abs in. You can do this. We're in it together. Think about that brand new body. It's long, it's lean, it's gorgeous. It's like a dancer's body that everybody dreams of. Inhale the breath in, exhale the breath away. We're in it together. Keep the eye line down. Finding length through the body. We're gonna come into a quick stretch to finish off this section in, let's go, 10, 9, 8, 7, you've got this, 6, 5, 4, child's pose in 3, 2, 1. Well done, toes together again. Open through the knees, lengthen through the spine, reach the hands forward, send the arms off to the right side. Lengthen through the left side of the body. Bring the hands back to the center, send them now off to the left side. Well done, everyone. And lengthen through the side of the body. Then slowly roll yourself up through the spine. We're going into your next section now. We're gonna go into some back work. I'm just gonna move my mic because I forget every single time. So I want you to bring your chest down towards the floor. Lengthen the hands behind yourself and drop the head down. Inhale the breath in. If you want to watch me first, feel free. Inhale the breath in, exhale. Now you're just gonna lift head, neck, shoulders off the floor and drop back down again. So I want everyone to pigeon toe their feet right now. Connect your toes, let the heels drop out to the side, so switch the glutes off. This one's about the back. Inhale, exhale, reach, find length. Grow the crown of the head as long as you possibly can and drop to the floor. Now this one, hold it. Inhale, exhale, lift and lengthen. You're gonna slide your left fingertips down the side of the body, a little bit of lateral flexion, this is called, through the center and lower back down. Other side. Inhale, exhale, lift. Slide the hand down the side of the other side of your body, center, lower back down on the beat. Lift, slide, up, lower. Lift, slide, up, and down. Who else feels like a sardine right now? And center. You've got 4 more of these in that lateral flexion. Be mindful of the back, find length. Then slide, lift, lengthen, slide. If the slide doesn't feel right, cut it out. Lift, lengthen. Now lower yourself down. Bring the arms into two 90-degree angles. Eye line stays to the floor. Pigeon toe those feet. Inhale, exhale, you're gonna lift up. Reach the hands forwards. Pull in and lower to the floor again. So we go lift, reach, squeeze, lower. Now you're gonna keep going with that. So bring the eye line to the floor. You wanna lengthen, then lift. Think about a gorgeous straight line from the crown of the head towards your coccyx. So don't let the neck cave in. You've got gorgeous length. So you want to think about that continuation of your spinal column. Reach, squeeze, lower. You've got this. Lift, reach, squeeze, and drop. We've got it. Up, reach, squeeze, down. Two more. Reach, squeeze, low. One more. Woo! Squeeze the elbows together now. Little tiny squeezes. In with those elbows. In, eye line to the floor. Squeeze the elbows behind yourself. The toes, they are still pigeon-toed. Create as much distance as you can from your ears to your shoulders. Squeeze the elbows behind yourself. Let's work the back. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a burner for the back. Hands go around the shoulders. Lift yourself up in towards an all fours position. Quick 1 minute stretch. Inhale, scoot the middle of the back up to the ceiling. Bring the eye line to the belly button, cat and cow. Inhale, exhale. Press the chest down. Take the cow part of this stretch. Lift the eye line up. Inhale, scoop the abs up and out. Eye line comes under. Exhale, press the chest down, lift the eye line up. Then you're gonna thread the needle, come back through neutral spine, make sure you can balance something on your back. You're gonna bring your right fingertips in this little gap here, roll the shoulder onto the floor, hold here. Option, if you're feeling advanced, you can always bring the same arm, same leg as the arm out to the side, just an option. Bring it back down towards the floor. Carefully, be mindful of the spine. Be really careful here, please. And you're gonna go other hand underneath the arm and lengthen the other toe out to the side. Just an option. Hold there. Bring the foot back carefully. Be mindful of the spine. Be careful of everything right now. You're gonna roll onto your side. Bring the forearm down. Lengthen both the toes to the side. Then, point lift, flex, close it down. Point and lift, flex, close it down. So we go lift for 2, flex, close it down. So I know I've got you into this straight away. I barely did any setup for your seat, your booty section, for your side lying, but I want you to think about that right now. So double check, is your forearm on the floor? Have you got your shoulder, your elbow even, stacked underneath the shoulder? Now pull the waist away from the floor because you are going to be getting some oblique, some ab core work with this one as well. Make sure the shoulders are open. Shine the heart forwards. Stack those shoulders. Hips are also stacked. And the toes, they go in point, flex and close. If you can't get that combination, don't worry. Just work on your coordination as well. Point, lift for 2, flex, close for 2. Now this one is all about the side of your butt, all those abductor muscles down the side of your leg. Close it down. Point, lift it up. We've got it. Close. Now grow the leg as long as you possibly can. Pull the waist away from the floor. Again, you're getting some stabilization through the shoulder underneath. Stabilizing muscles, it's so good. Why do I love them so much? It's actually Pilates element. Because if you think it's stabilizing it here, you're putting it in the right position. So in everyday life, you're gonna work with those shoulders down. You're gonna think about stabilizing the shoulders in everyday life too. Lower down, you're gonna become stronger. You're gonna walk taller. Flex the foot and low. One more, point, flex and close. Now last one, you're gonna point lift. You're gonna take little tiny, make sure the hands in front, circle forward, hold. Oh my God. Circle forward and hold. We shouldn't say that on YouTube. Circle forward and hold. Woo! The higher the leg goes, harder it is. You might find a tremble and shake to the side of your butt. Circle and hold. Circle and hold. We've got this circle hold. Or more. Woo! 3 keep the eye line forward. Push into the shoulder, do not sink down as you start to fatigue. One more now, add a lift. Oh my gosh. Advancement here. Top hand, it shoots into a fifth position, make it balletic. Find your balletic intention of looking beautiful, aesthetically beautiful in your moves. Go lift, find length, inhale. Exhale, don't hold the breath. We're in it together. How much can we burn? I'm burning a lot here. You have just 10, 9, don't consider upper body, 7, 6, 1 inch higher, 5, 4, 3, low in 2, 1. Oh. Roll onto the front. Cross the hands on top of each other. Drop the head down. Now turn out through the legs. You just work the back. Now you're going to work the glutes again. Turn out through the legs. Inhale. Exhale, float the legs. Drop it down for 2. Inhale. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Roll back down to the floor. Now, if you're watching me on the screen, take the head to the floor. I want you to find alignment through the body. You know what you're doing now. We're going to do this together. I'm not going to be the only one burning here. You are going to burn and shake with me too. Inhale. Exhale, float and lift those legs up. And lower back down to the floor. Well done. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, float and lift. Now turn out through the legs. If you can't get the turned out position, you want to send the top of the foot down towards the floor. The turned out position will just give you a deeper connection. Lift and hold. Now stay here. Squeeze the glutes together for me right now. Squeeze those glutes together. Relax the back. We're not working the back here. It's all about those glutes. Toes are in alignment with the hips. You're going to start to pedal the toes down to the floor like you're swimming through the sea, but it's a super controlled swim. Every single paddle has intention, has meaning, has force. Squeeze, paddle, turn out through the hips, lengthen the knees, point those toes, find that bar style workout. We're pointed, we're lengthened, switch. Now push something heavy to the floor. I said last week in my workout, it's like you're trying to pump hand sanitizer out of a bottle, there's barely any left. Pump those legs with that intention. Squeeze, pump, change. 20 seconds here. Can you really squeeze the butt together? Squeeze the glutes together. We're going straight into your second side of that side lying position in just 10. 9 more pedals. 8, 7, lengthen knees. 6, 5, we've got this. 4, relax the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Lift up. No time for a breather. We are going to stretch at the end. Other side. Forearm down. Legs go to the side. Hand comes in front. Float this toe up and away from the floor. Staying here. Point and lift. Flex and close. Point and lift. Woo! Flex and close. So I want your toe in line with the hip. The hips, they are stacked. Shoulders are open. Shine the heart forwards. Remember about all the good we're doing through that shoulder joint. So push the shoulder down. Draw out of that arm. Draw out of that shoulder. Press it down. So you should not only find a burn through the leg, you should feel super strong and engaged through the upper body. Pulling the waist, the obliques, away from the floor. This is great for toning those abductor muscles, all the muscles down the side of the butt, down the side of the leg, but it's also great for thinking about developing core strength. Point, lift, flex the foot, close it down. Point, lift up. We've got this. Flex and close. Woo! Flex and close. We're in it together. The front hand is pushing down towards the floor. I start to really talk less. I'm sorry, when I start to get towards the end of the class and start to get really fatigued, I'm like, oh, can I talk? Flex it close. Now don't forget the breath. Create that synergy. Breath and movement is 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, close. Woo! Inhale, lift. Exhale, close. Let's do it. We're in it together. Let's burn. How much can you get the side of your butt quivering and shaking? Now grow the leg longer. Point the toe, extend through the knee. Make sure your toes are in line with the hips, and this front hand, it will provide you with a little bit of support. Flex and close. Point and lift. Now if you ever do this video again, I should have probably mentioned it at the beginning, but if you can't get the hold in the sideline position, you can always bend this underneath knee. It will give you just a bigger base, more support. 1 more. Now flex, point and lift. Little circle around, hold. Circle, hold. Find the end. Isometric hold. Woo! Isometric hold. So you'll find the end of your circle. Oh my gosh. Don't sink through the shoulder. 2 more. Oh, we're in it together. 1 more. Top hand to the ceiling. We're gonna pulse it. Go like low bar. So if your leg is done the same as mine, get it back to the ceiling. Little lift. Just give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hate myself sometimes. You're gonna roll onto your forearms now. So this is really traditional bar we're about to go now, and Pilates. You're gonna bring your forearms to the floor. You're gonna create for me right now a neutral spine. Open through the heart, eye line is forward. At no point do you do this. I want you to lengthen the eye line forwards. Now you're gonna lift one leg into a tabletop, other leg's gonna go to a tabletop. So we're not tucked under here. We are in a neutral spine. Lengthen through the torso, and you're gonna lengthen one leg out in front of yourself, back in again. We go out, push, in for 2. Out, lengthen, in for 2. So I want you to think about lengthening through the torso. Eye line is forwards. Lengthen the toe out, push it back in. Now press the forearms down. It's like you're sunbathing on the beach, but if you've ever been in a sunbed, when you kind of want to watch the world go by, so you press yourself up on your forearm, you open through the heart, the eye line goes forward so you can see what everybody's doing. Press the toe down, lengthen and lift. We've got this. Exhale away. Lengthen, lift. Now grow the torso as long as you possibly can. Again, you have that golden string back from your pelvis all the way to the crown of the head. Pull the abs in. Create yourself a neutral spine. Back in again. 1 more. Lengthen away. Bring it back in. Now hold a tabletop. Then you're going to roll onto your back. Bring the hands underneath your thighs. Tuck the chin to the chest. Your eye line's going to come onto your thighs. Send one leg away from yourself. We're going to take little switches here. Switch and change. Switch and change. One of my favorite ever ab exercises. I love this ab exercise because it's so easy to modify. Modification is here, and it's so easy to get a deeper burn by bringing the hands away. Switch and change. I want your head, neck, shoulders off the floor. Finding length through the upper neck, through the cervical spine. I want you to imagine you have a lemon underneath your chin. So from your chin to your chest, you are trying to keep a lemon balance there. It's burning, my words getting messed up, sorry. Switch and change, let's do it. 2 more. 1 more, legs go into a tabletop position right now. Hands around the thighs. You're gonna give me a little crunch. Up. So advancements here, modification, hands onto those sides. But just because you're in the modification, don't switch the abs off. Keep them turned on. Or maybe you're about halfway. You can only give me half. Bring one hand away. If you're in that advancement, we're gonna pump up, chin to chest. Let's use those upper abdominals, rectus abdominals, they're working right now. That top 6-pack area of your abs should be on fire. Feel free to close the eyes and do not hold the breath. Holding your breath makes it harder. 2, 1. Well done. Bring the feet down towards the floor. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling. I want you to keep the soles of the feet on the floor today. And relax the body down towards the floor. Now everybody is going to close their eyes. And let the back just melt into the floor. Inhale the breath in. Exhale the breath away. Inhale the breath in. Exhale the breath away. I want you to windscreen wiper. This is called the knees. So gently give your back a little massage out and just rock the knees side to side, side to side. Bring the hands above the head, reach the fingertips as long as you can, pull the toes away from yourself. Now visualize me pulling your fingertips away from your shoulders, visualize me pulling the toes out of your hips, and inhale. On the exhalation, draw the body as long as you can. Draw the knees in towards the chest, rock yourself back, gently rock yourself up and forward. Sweep both the feet today round towards the back. You're going to bring your right foot forward, hip flexor stretch, 90-degree angle here, 90-degree angle at the back. Hands go on the waist. Now, pubic bone, hip bone tucks under, then dive forwards. So you might barely see me move, but really visually think pubic bone, hip bone under, then push forward. You'll find the deep stretch here through the hip flexor. Hands go around the front foot. Square off the hips. Push backwards, dig the heel in. Elongate through the spine. Inhale the breath in. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Dive in the nose down to that front leg. You should feel the length behind the back of the front leg. Other side, sweep the foot round to the back, carefully lift yourself up. Now bring your left foot forwards, knee over the top of the ankle, two 90-degree angles. Then again, you're going to tuck your hips under, squeeze the glutes together, tuck the hips under, and tuck under the pelvic bone, then push forwards into the stretch, and you should feel a gorgeous deep stretch through that hip flexor. So many of us sit down all day, including me, at my computer editing these videos, and it's good to just lengthen off that hip flexor. It can get tight from sitting down so much. Hands go around the front foot, square off the hips, push backwards, hamstring stretch. The nose dives down towards that front shin. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen through the spine and hold. Then carefully sweep this leg around towards the back. Find a downward dog at this point. Tuck the toes under, drive the heels to the floor, push those hips as high as you possibly can. Find yourself an upside down V right now. I want you to press the heels as low as you can to the floor. Find a breath. Inhale, lift the heels up, fill the body with oxygen. Exhale, push the heels into the floor. Drive the chest down, find length through the anterior chain, through the posterior chain, so the front and the back of the body. And then inhale the breath in. Exhale, drive the heels to the floor. You should feel this in the calves, down the back of the legs, into the glutes, into the chest, the back, everywhere. That's why I love a downward dog so much. You're going to reach your hands into the feet, carefully walk them in. If you can't keep straight knees, don't worry. Take a little tiny micro bend through the knees. I just want you to dangle there. Now release any tension that you are holding in your body. Let the crown of the head fall to the floor. Maybe give your head a nod yes and a shake off no. Lose any tension that you are holding. Maybe close the eyes. Find a second here with a breath in and a breath exhale. Take a deep bend through the knees. Allow your coccyx, your sit bones to drop towards the floor, and then slowly roll all the way up through the spinal column. Again, every single vertebrae gets a little bit of depth, a little bit of a stretch. Bring the eye line then all the way up. You're going to face towards whatever you're watching me on right now. Bring your hands to a prayer position. Give yourself 2 shoulder rolls. Inhale. Exhale, circle the shoulders backwards. Slide your shoulder blades into your back pockets. One more. Inhale. Exhale, slide the shoulders down and backwards. Finishing off your clasp with a balance. Make sure the feet are underneath your hips. Inhale. Exhale, slide the heels away from the floor. Take a high heel position. Lower the heels back down. Close your eyes. Grow the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Find that perfect alignment through your body. Think about everything you've worked on today. We've worked on growing taller, longer, leaner. I want you to take that with you into everyday life and think about rolling those shoulders backwards and down. Inhale. Exhale. Well done in your workout. Well done, everybody. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hope you loved that one. That was very back focused, that one today, and side of the butt focus. So let me know how you feel tomorrow and the day after. I'd love to know your feedback. Hit subscribe. See you again next time. Bye.